Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Queen of Queens Tarot. I hope that everyone is feeling safe, is feeling well, and is experiencing a little bit of comfort wherever they are. So yeah, you guys, today's reading is going to be what's next with them plus messages. So we're going to look at the current energy between you and your person with this oracle here that I've pre-shuffled. Then we're going to get some tarot. We're going to get some more oracles to see what is next with them. And we're going to get some messages from this person to see what you guys need to know when it comes to them and this connection. All right. So, yeah, let me get a thumbnail really quick. All right. So yeah, I do have 4 piles available for you guys for this reading. For my group 1 here, we have this Chrysoprase. For my group 2, we have this orange Calcite. For my group 3, we have this cherry quartz. And for my group 4, we have this blue Kyanite. So you guys can choose based upon the number. You could choose based upon the crystal. You can even choose based upon the color of the crystal. It's all about what you feel most drawn to and what you feel has a message for you. So yeah, you guys, I'm super duper excited to be reading for you, and I will see you at your reading. Hi, group 1. Welcome to your reading. So this reading is for everyone who chose this Chrysoprase. So this is going to be you guys' reading for what's next with them plus messages. So we're going to look into the current energy here between you and your person with this oracle that I pre-shuffled. Then we're going to get some tarot. We're going to get some oracle to see what is next with this person. We're also going to get some messages from this person so you guys can see what it is that you need to know when it comes to this connection. So yeah, before I pop into the reading group 1, I do want to let you guys know that I am open for personals. So if you guys are wanting to book with me, the link to do so is in the description box. Also, if you guys are wanting to keep up with the Queen of Queens Tarot, definitely refer to the community tab. You guys can also follow us on Instagram where I do post pick a card content. All right, group 1, let's go ahead and take our deep breath. Let's pop right on in. So for you guys' current energy, we do have safe place. It says there's nothing like being able to let your guard down and know that you are protected by your partner's love. Okay. So it feels like there is a feeling of safety here between you and your person for my group 1, or you guys are getting to that place of safety. Or for some of you guys, you could be wondering whether or not this person is a safe place to land with the safe place energy. Okay. Most of you guys, though, I feel from my group 1, there is a feeling of you being safe with this person. You feel like you can relax with this person. You feel like you can trust this person. Okay, the safe place energy. I love to see that. All right, let's see, you guys. So we're gonna see what is next with them. All right, Spirit, group 1 and group 1's person. What is next with them? Spirit, what is next with group 1's person? We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Magician. Let's see. And Spirit, what's next with group 1 and a person? We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the 6 of Swords? We have the Moon. We have the 3 of Cups here and the 10 of Swords. Spirit, can you clarify the Queen of Swords? We have the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. And we have the Hermit. Back of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like things are shifting and changing. I want to say for the better when it comes to this connection. We have the Lover's energy behind the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, right? I feel like some sort of big conversation here between you and your person for my group one, because the moon is saying that there is some sort of fear or anxiety when it comes to love, relationships, connections, leaving yourself open and vulnerable. But we have the Six of Swords here, which makes me feel like the both of you guys are working with the energy well. Your person with the Six of Swords is also coming up as like very supportive energy. I feel like your person is also wanting to soothe your doubts or worries or insecurities or anxieties, and I feel the same sort of energy from you guys as well. You have the Magician, so intentions could be also be made clear here between the both. Intentions could also be being made clear here between the both of you guys with the Magician energy. Um, I see you guys once again communication getting much better here with the Queen of Swords. I also see you guys, putting your cards on the table, being truthful and honest with your person, and telling your person that you do with the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups. You do want a successful, happy, loving, truly connected, mutual, supportive relationship here. I feel like this person, I see you guys dating one another or getting more deeply involved wherever you guys are at in this relationship with the Three of Cups energy. Um, I feel like also too for my singles, you guys are looking for someone to be a safe place. Um, if that resonates, okay. But yeah, most of you guys here, I feel like you guys will start to seriously date your person. There's an intentional energy with the Magician. That's why I feel this in swords. If there are, I feel like if you guys say you have a couple of options, if you guys are, dating other people, I could see that ending. And I'm hearing like an exclusive energy here between both of you guys for my group one. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and we have the Hermit, which these are really big single energies. But okay, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. That's what I was feeling. Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords. I feel like Nine of Pentacles with the Hermit energy, like I said, those are very single energies, like single and loving it sort of energies. So if you guys are with the Seven of Swords is saying to not act against your interests. So if you guys are wanting, if you're wanting a relationship, that is something that you're gonna with the Nine of Swords. There could be anxiety and fear over being that open and that vulnerable and saying what it is that you're wanting. But you guys with the Seven of Swords, you're not going to get what it is that you're wanting by acting like you don't want it with the Seven of Swords energy. So for a lot of you guys with the Queen of Wands, I am getting that there is something about owning your desires, expressing your desires, saying that, this is something that I want. This is how I feel, with the Queen of Wands energy. But I do feel if you guys are like running away from that, avoiding that, you know, I see more single energy because I feel as well the people that you're dealing with, they could see that as like mixed signals. They could see it as like, um, you guys could be playing, I can't lie. Or like you want to be single, you're not really taking it seriously. So we have the Ace of Cups here, which is saying that there is big potential for love. I feel like that's what you guys are manifesting as well with the Ace of Cups here. But like I said, there's something about owning your desires, putting words to your desires as well. For my group one and saying, yeah, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. Do you or do you not have the capacity? Is that also what you are wanting? Once again, it feels like, yeah, maybe that can make you guys feel very vulnerable. But I want to say for most of you guys here, like making that choice for my group one is going to lead you towards a person who does make you feel safe. And if you guys are looking to feel safe with someone, you have to be willing to kind of kind of set the tone or just like move in that energy as well for my group one. Okay. So that's why it feels like with the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, the lovers, like it's you guys' choice or decision. The Wheel of Fortune and lovers. Typically, though, lovers is where you are able to, you know, be honest, have those heart to heart conversations, say what it is that you really feel, and find the lover's energy, someone who is reflecting that energy back to you. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna see what else. Yeah, I'm here. Can't go over that. Can't go under it. You gotta go through it. I do feel that for my group one. Okay. And with whatever that looks like for you with Ace of Cups, like I feel like a lot of people like to follow scripts or what it's making me think of like I'm thinking of my wife and kids with Michael Kyle, and he was like talking to Jay, and like, cause he's just so childish. But he was talking to Jay in a way where it's like this. It sounds like what she wants to hear with a man being like emotionally open or vulnerable and honest. But it's like you don't have to follow that script. Like true emotional vulnerability and honesty comes from the heart, and that's what I'm getting for you guys. Spirit, what else for group one? What's next with group one's person? Spirit, what's next with group one's person? All right, we have seduction here. We have healing heart. I'm hearing I think because it's the only song that's stood out for real. But I'm hearing Safe by Cardi B. Spirit, what else for group one? What's next with group one's person? We have the sword and rose. We have wedding rings here, and it did come out with separation. But I'm gonna take it. We have I like you on the back of the deck. Let's get a few more oracle. Spirit, what is next with group one's person? Okay, we have deja vu coming out with ego. Spirit, what is next with group one's person? We have patience, romance coming out. We have divine timing here. Okay. Back of the deck, we have money versus love. Money, time, energy, resources could be a factor or could feel like a factor when it comes to this connection. I'm hearing though, whatever it is that you guys have going on right now, um, yeah, we have I like you here. It says someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and want to date. So I feel like that's kind of the energy here between you and your person right now. Or my group one, you guys are, seeing where things are going, but it does feel like romance is blooming here. There is mutual desire and attraction here between the both of you guys. So we have seduction. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Right now, I just feel like you guys are very attracted to one another, very drawn to one another. There is something that is like, pulling you guys towards a closer to one another. We have deja vu and ego though. So this make me feel like there could be a particular situation. Something feels familiar. It's coming up for you guys to deal with it or handle it in a different way. Especially with like ego and that Queen of Wands. There could be a fear of rejection there with the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands, she's very confident, very resilient. Like she knows, her stuff and she knows her worth and stuff. She knows what it is that she has to offer, and she's very confident in who she is. So there could be there could be like a fear of rejection or a fear of, losing with that ego energy, and not wanting to be placed in like that position where you could be rejected with the Queen of Wands. But I feel like that's the big challenge here for you guys to kind of work through um killing off that part of your ego that's telling you that it has to be one specific certain way, that is actually um you know killing out that part of you that's actually operating from an egoic place. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are wanting love. You want someone to feel safe with. So you have to be willing to, this ego energy, he looks very stubborn, very prideful. And I can see that especially with the Queen of Wands energy. So it's going to be very important that you guys, get over that. And who am I to say that? Being a Leo with a Scorpio moon, like, so it's like I definitely understand. Okay. And this has been something kind of big for me as well. But I just get that from our group one. Deja vu is like a similar sort of situation, a similar sort of energy that is coming up for you guys to heal and work through it, and not allow for this time for your ego and that willingness, or that desire to protect yourself, stop you from pursuing or going towards what it is that you feel in your heart, in your bones. Okay. I actually feel like this connection with this healing heart energy, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So I feel like this connection could be quite healing for you guys. I also feel like the both of you guys could be working through or teasing your own stuff with this healing heart. But I do feel like this connection is given like a safe place for you guys to land. It feels very healing for the both of you guys. Patience and romance makes me feel like things are building slowly and steadily. But I do think that you guys kind of need that for my group one. I feel like you guys are used to things, you know, going real fast and like kind of crashing and burning. But I feel like you guys are needing, your person feels very steady. Your person feels very steady. Like I said too with the magician, they feel very intentional. So I feel like things are going to build with patience and romance over time here between both you guys in a real nice steady way. You have divine timing here, so that could very well be a factor. But yeah, we do have the sword and rose. It says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So I feel like, yeah, and it's literally right over that Queen of Swords energy. It's going to be very important for you guys when it comes to this relationship. Um, I'm hearing speak your truth. So I feel like it's going to be very important for you guys to be honest, because I feel like there is a reluctance with the Queen of Swords to say how you feel, because you're afraid of, what could happen after you are honest about your standards, your needs, what it is that you're wanting when it comes to connection. But I feel like that is also doing so will lead to your most meaningful, safe relationship. I feel like your person also being quite protective of you guys because of that vulnerability. Like they can see, like Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, no doubt, is a very strong individual, strong person. But I feel like opening up to your person in this way, it will also it brings down guards. It creates the conditions for your person to see you as even more human, to realize that you have vulnerabilities. You Just because you do come up as very strong, you still are very much so human. You still need someone to love you, to hug you, to let you know that everything is going to be okay as well. So I do feel that. I feel that you guys acting this way, bringing that energy out of your person. There could be also, yeah, for the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, all that energy to come out. There could be, personal things too that the both of you guys are working through. So that could be why there is a need for patience here. But I do see things happening for you guys all in timing, within timing. You literally have wedding rings here. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. So I feel like the both of you guys feel that energy here between the both of you guys. I do see this being a soul connection here. I see this also having the potential to last and go to distance. We have separation here. So it says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of the future. So with the separation energy, there may be a temporary separation here between you and this person for my group one. Yeah. Especially with the Seven of Swords energy, there could be like, someone just has a particular pattern of running when they feel that closeness and that connection. Um, but this doesn't feel like long, drawn out, or crazy. I will say that for my group one. It feels like this person maybe taking some space or some distance, or maybe the both of you guys taking some space or some distance, or there is space or distance because you guys have to focus on your own personal stuff. But that also solidifying feelings and making you guys realize, how much you want this connection, how much you're serious about things. Yeah, I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles. Can you clarify separation spirit? Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. Now I am here and I can't live without you, but I do feel that both you guys, yeah. You could be focused on your Three of Pentacles work or career, and during that time, yeah, you are realizing your feelings with the Nine of Swords energy when it comes to one another. Okay. I'm here in due timing too. I feel like things are coming together between both you guys in due timing. Okay. All right. Let's see. Spirit, any messages that group one needs to know? What messages this group one needs to know when it comes to their person? What messages Spirit does group one need to know when it comes to their person? All right, back to the deck. We have we will be together again. We do have I'm only into casual relationships at this time. We have I can't stop thinking about you. Apply these how they resonate, you guys. You know your situation, you know where you are at in your relationship, so just apply them how they resonate. So we have I can't let go of the past. We have we weren't meant to last, but it was wonderful. We have I keep a close eye on you. We have I'm mad at you right now. We do have I've moved on the back of the deck. Okay. I mean, as our last message. And like I said, we will be together again on the back of the deck. All right. So yeah, that is what I have for you, group one. I do hope that resonates for you guys. I hope that brought you guys some clarity, some insight, and some guidance when it comes to your situation. I do want to thank both my spiritual team and your spiritual team for helping me to channel this message for you guys. I do hope that you guys like it. If you do, definitely leave me a like, leave me a comment down below letting me know how it resonates for you guys because I would love to know. And definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you guys like me and my energy because I would love to have you guys here. If there are any other readings that you guys is interested, definitely check those out for me. If there are any personal readings or any sort of energy exchange that you guys might want to engage in, all of the information is located in the description box down below. I want to say thank you again, group one, for letting me read for you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye. Hi, group two. Welcome to your reading. So this reading is for everyone who chose this orange calcite. So this is going to be you guys' reading for what's next with them plus messages. So we're going to look into the current energy between you guys with this oracle that I have here. Then we're going to pull some tarot. We're going to get some more oracle. And we're also going to get some messages from this person to see what it is that you need to know when it comes to this connection. All right. So yeah, group two, before I pop into the reading, I do want to let you guys know that I am open for personals. So if y'all want to book with me, the link to do so is in the description box. Also, if you guys are wanting to keep up with the Queen of Queens Tarot, definitely refer to the community tab. You guys can also follow us on Instagram where I do post pick a card content. Okay, group two, I am going to go ahead and take a deep breath. All right, and let's pop right on in. So we have best part here. It says, if life were a movie, being with each other would be the best part. You both bring out the better parts of each other. So there could be a really good energy between you and this person right now. The both of you guys, I'm hearing like all smiles. I feel like you guys are enjoying being with one another. For my group 2, I also feel like you guys find that something about this connection is bringing out the better parts of you, is making you better. It's bringing out the best in you. All right, Spirit, for my group 2, what is next with group 2 and their person? Spirit, what's next with group 2 and their person? Spirit, what's next with group 2 and their person? You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Swords. Spirit, what's next with group 2 and their person? You have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Page of Wands. So I don't know if there is multiple people involved. Spirit, can you clarify the Knight of Pentacles? You have the Hangman. Spirit, can you clarify the Queen of Swords? You have the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Spirit, can you clarify the Queen of Pentacles? You have the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Page of Wands? You have the Empress. Back of the deck, we have the Two of Swords here. So it feels like despite the harmony here between the both of you guys, Two of Swords is pointing to the fact that there is some sort of elephant in the room here between the both of y'all. That it feels like it could be time to confront, address, or, not deny, push away, or ignore. There could be a feeling of like, not knowing what to do, or if there can be something done when it comes to this particular problem or situation, but it does feel like it's time to confront it. It's time to see it clearly with the Two of Swords energy. I have the Three of Cups here. It feels like there could be, it feels like there could be something outside of you guys' connection. But what, for me, yes, third parties can be an interference, but for me, they only ever show a lack of, they only ever show where there is a crack between two people. So say the third party is the mom, right? But the only reason that the mom has such power or sway or control in a particular situation is because of your person's perception, attachment, unwillingness to work through whatever issues that they could have when it comes to their mom. Like maybe they don't set boundaries when it comes to their mom. They allow for her to meddle. They, you know, there's no firm and respectful distance. Their mom could be quite enmeshed. And, of course, that's going to be a problem between both you guys because it's a problem for your person, for my group 2. So that doesn't have to be you guys' situation, but it's just an example. It does feel like there is something outside of you guys' connection that is causing, one or the both of you guys to be disgruntled. And it does feel like it has to be handled or dealt with maturity. Um, So, what's next? It does feel like you guys could be, I see you guys with the Queen of Swords bringing up the conversation and just being honest about what it is that you think and how you feel. Yeah, Ace of Swords, you guys could be, um, being honest with your person with the Page of Swords about what it is that you observe, and how it's making you feel and how it's affecting your sense of stability and harmony when it comes to you guys' relationship. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman energy, your person is trying to come up as like maybe loyal, devoted, like dependable. I feel like your person could be feeling like that is enough, but it does feel with the Hangman, you guys maybe expressing something or telling them how you feel or telling them the truth with the Queen of Swords energy is bringing some sort of enlightenment or ability to look at things from a different perspective. It could be that something is finally clicking for your person. Um, with the Queen of Pentacles here, say like this is a situation where someone is dealing with their kid's mother. The Queen of Pentacles is saying that they still have to, have realistically, they still have to have dealings, but it could be a shift in the energy. I do want to say that Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Um, Six of Pentacles is a dangling energy though, which I am concerned about. Um, and we have the Two of Wands here, so there could be something related to you guys' person's ego, which is like they could always be dangling, or this they have been in their interactions and their dynamic with this person. It's like they have been dangling the possibility, you know, they've been dangling the idea, of maybe something, occurring between both of them. I don't know what it is, but we do have that energy there. I feel, or they there specific there could have been a specific dynamic here between both you guys that lend itself to that energy. Um, it feels like this person could be trying to switch it up though. You know, um, be different. It could be outside this person's comfort zone. You have the Page of Cups, the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Cups. There is a feeling of you guys wanting peace of mind out here with this person. Um, Page of Cups is saying this person is open and receptive. There's a energy of like trying a little tenderness and apologetic energy. So I feel that here from this person. I also feel the Ten of Swords is saying that there's a finality ending to some sort of dynamic here, or a finality ending or transformation with some sort of third party here in this situation. All right. Um, I feel like you can also expect like some sort of Page Wands make me think of like sexy energy between you and this person. I feel with the Empress here, I feel the Empress is like somebody getting what they want, being pleased. So I do feel that energy. I feel a kiss and makeup energy here between you and this person with the Two of Cups. Okay. All right, Spirit, for my group two, what? Yeah, I'm definitely sensing some passion. All right, so Spirit, what is next with group two and their person? What's next with group two and their person? I'm hearing you make me want to be a better me. I do feel that. We have I like you. We have the sword and rose. Okay. We have Paradise. I'm seeing healing heart and girl talk as well. Spirit, what else from group 2? What is next with group 2 and group 2's person? We have coffin here. All right, back of the deck, we have self-indulgence, focused on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So some of you guys could have pulled your energy back or turn your focus or energy on to yourself when it comes to your person. Yeah, some of you guys could be with the Two of Swords, no contact, and you've been focusing on yourself. Spirit from our group 2, what's next with group 2's person? We have forgiveness. Spirit, what's next with group 2's person? We have communication. We have passion. Wow, I literally was picking up on that. Okay. So we have I like you. It says someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and want to date. Um, so I definitely feel, yeah, we have forgiveness here. So somebody here could be, like I said, trying a little tenderness, or it's like like extending an olive branch, apologizing, or otherwise bringing some sort of like, yeah, kiss and makeup energy into the situation. We have the sword and rose, and we have communication here. The sword and rose says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So I feel like you guys will be, being very honest with your person. There is some sort of communication that is coming in, some sort of conversation where you guys are being honest about, how you feel, or maybe where your person has been moving and it hasn't been making you feel completely safe with them, like you can trust them with the Queen of Swords. It has been feeling like, you can, you've been feeling very protective of yourself because of that when it comes to this person. So I feel like you guys will be given the opportunity, the space to be clear, put all your cards on the table. I feel like your person also has things that they want to explain or say to you as well for my group too. Okay. Yeah, we have codependency here. So yeah, there could be something, there could be some sort of attachment. There could be some sort of something, you know, that is affecting you guys' connection that does need to be addressed. And yeah, I feel like you guys are doing just that. I do see this leading with paradise energy to happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and you guys enjoying each other. Okay. Um, so it feels like this, even though there is a difficulty here, it creates the conditions for the better things that happen here between the both of y'all. You guys could travel. I'm getting that. You guys could travel, or there could be some sort of trip here. I do feel that. But yeah, we have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So it feels like something is changing for the better here. It feels like you guys are putting an end to something, and it's bringing new beginnings, change in this connection. I do also see, I'm hearing passion like fire. So I see a lot of passion coming up, coming in for you guys when it comes to this connection. Like I said, a lot of kissing and making up energy here between both of y'all. All right, so Spirit, for my group 2, what does group 2 need to know when it comes to this connection? So for these as well, you guys apply them how they resonate. Spirit, what does group 2 need to know when it comes to this person So we have I don't want anybody else touching you. Okay, so your person could be very possessive. We have I should have been more honest with you. So your person could already be feeling some guilt about not being as clear or as truthful or as honest as they could have been. So I do feel that. I feel like that energy is coming in though. Spirit, what else am I good to? What does good to need to know when it comes to their person? We do have I'm unwilling to let go of outside connections. Also too, this person, you know, my thing is too, this person maybe shouldn't have to cut their mom off. I mean, unless their mom is like crazy, or they shouldn't have to have. Um, okay, let me say it this way. With this, I'm willing to let go of outside connections. This person, shouldn't have to cut their mom off, but maybe they could establish a healthier distance, healthier boundaries. Okay, and I feel like your person is wanting for you guys to understand that. For others of you, I'm getting like a mom and like a baby mother situation. So apply it how it resonates. But that's what I'm getting. Also, too, this is their child's mother or their child's parent. With this, I'm unwilling to let go of outside connection. This person wants you guys to know that, like, they can't let go of that connection. The fact of the matter is that they have to, are, and will always be in each other's life. They have a child together. So they want for you guys to understand that, if that is you guys' situation. Like I said, apply how it resonates. But whatever the situation is, your person wants you to know that they don't want to let go of the outside connection, because they don't have to. It's not going to be as much of a problem, or I feel like this person is like moving in a way where it's not going to be a problem between both you guys moving forward. Okay. We have I am going to make my feelings known. I do actually feel that to be true here. We have I want to build a relationship with you. I do feel that. You do have I'm mad at you right now. So your person could be mad or upset. Maybe you guys could work it out, with this passion energy. And then we also have everything you do is so sexy. So yeah. Yeah, y'all really might work it out that way. Okay. In the back of the deck, we have I'm not interested in anyone else. So I feel like this is what your person wants you guys to know, needs you guys to know, and is going to be trying to stress, okay, with you guys when it comes to what's next between the both of y'all. All right, so yeah, that is what I have for you, group two. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you guys some clarity, some insight, and some guidance when it comes to your situation. I do want to thank both my spiritual team and your spiritual team for helping me to channel this message for you guys. I do hope that you guys like it. If you do, definitely leave me a like, leave me a comment down below letting me know how it resonates for you guys, because I would love to know. And definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you guys like me and my energy, because I would love to have you guys here. If there are any other readings that you guys are interested, definitely check those out for me. If there are any personal readings or any sort of energy exchange that you guys don't want to engage in, all of the information is located in the description box down below. I want to say thank you again, Group 2, for letting me read for you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. So, this reading is for everyone who chose this cherry quartz. So, this is going to be you guys' reading for what's next with them plus messages. So, we're going to look into the current energy with this oracle that I pre shuffled here. Then, we're going to get some tarot, and we're going to get some more oracle to see what is next with you guys' person. Then, we will also get some magic baggy messages at the end so you guys can see messages from your person and see what it is that you need to know when it comes to this connection. All right, you guys. So yeah, before I pop into the reading, I do want to let you guys know that I am open for personals. So if y'all want to book with me, the link to do so is in the description box. Also, if you guys are wanting to keep up with the Queen of Queens Tarot, definitely refer to the community tab. You guys can also follow us on Instagram, where I do post pick a card content. All right, group 3, let's go ahead and take our deep breath. Okay, let's pop right on in. So we have attraction here. It says, your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence well. So it feels like there is just in general a lot of attraction here between you and your person for my group 3. Your person could feel like you guys, I'm getting like there's a feeling of like a match here. Maybe you guys are very confident and your person feels like you guys feels like you guys match their energy with this attraction energy. You guys could be like very like pulled, drawn to each other. You guys could be like on each other like I'm hearing like white on rice, okay, with attraction energy. Okay. So yeah. So we're gonna see you guys what is next with your person. All right, Spirit, my group 3. Thank you so much. Spirit, what is next with them? My group 3. What's next with group 3 and group three's person? You have the Page of Swords. Spirit, what's next with group 3 and group three's person? You have the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. Spirit, what is next with group 3 and group three's person? We have Judgment. We cover them because they're nasty. That is not big enough. We have Judgment. Spirit, what is next with group 3? We have Death. Spirit, can you clarify the Page of Swords? We have the Five of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. Spirit, can you clarify Judgment? We have the Hangman. We have the Devil. Okay. Let's see. Let's check. All right. Back of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So you guys could be dealing with a Knight of Swords type. I'm hearing very electric with the Knight of Swords type. So it's like this person knows what to do to you to stay on your mind, like stay in your energy. But the Nine of Swords makes me feel like you guys could feel not completely grounded with this person. You could feel this person being a little flighty with the Knight of Swords or sometimes in and out. Um, Page of Swords is saying that there could be a lot of like, I'm hearing stalking with the Page of Swords. Not in a bad way, but just, this is just the energy of someone keeping tabs on the other. But the Five of Cups, we have a lot of heavy energy here. So this is probably someone from the past or someone with whom you have some sort of history with. Um, it feels like there could be mutual disappointment or a feeling of mutual loss on both ends here. I do think that there is still interest here between both you guys, but I also feel like, you know, nothing is going to happen if nobody says anything with the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is saying that there's a potential or opportunity for love and connection here, but it has to be acted upon. Um, this could be someone that you guys are in no contact with, and we have a Four of Cups energy, so there could be a feeling of just disgruntled energy here between the both of you guys. There's a feeling of like for one or both of you guys where it's like something this person did could have left a sour taste in your mouth. But the Ace of Cups is saying that there could still be feelings here between both of you guys. but it could be hard to meet that person with love because with the Four of Cups, your ego in some way could be, hurt. Um, I would say as well for a lot of you guys with this judgment and the hangman energy, there could be, it feels like there's a need for you guys to actually move in this situation for my group three. Um, because it feels like there's already been a lot of waiting with the hangman. There's already been a lot of there could be more so of the energy of you guys kind of, we'll see as we get into a little bit deeper, but there could be more so of an energy of you guys kind of burying your head in a sin as opposed to making a decision here to pursue this or go towards this or to actually do something about the way that you feel. Um, we have death and the devil here. Devil once again is that intense attraction here between the both of you guys. But there could also be something about this connection that also the devil invites a lot of negative thinking here for the both of you guys. But the both of you guys could feel like the other person is too good to be true. There's a lot of like, nah, sort of energy with the devil. I feel like the both of you guys are allowing for, fears, insecurities, anxieties to run the show. And unless that comes to an end with this death energy, unless there is a shift or a change or a transformation in the dynamic here, in the energy here, in the situation, things are going to go on into oblivion with the double energy. You have the Ace of Wands, King of Cups, you have the Empress, you have the Page of Wands. Some of you guys, too, this may be a connection where things are solely only physical. This person may not have the capacity or want to give you the relationship that you are looking for. Okay. For others of you, there is a need with the Ace of Wands to take some sort of initiative here. If you feel like this is a connection, mostly guys, it just doesn't feel like this completely got off the ground here. I don't care where things went. It doesn't feel like things completely got off the ground here. It feels like, and that is seen as a loss here for the both of you guys. But like I said, it needs to be acted upon here. Some of you guys could be, oh, I'm the Empress. This person should be coming to me, which, I totally understand. But how can a person come to you if they don't even know that you are interested in them? If they don't even know that you, say this to somebody from the past, if they don't even know that you want anything to do with them again, you know, there is a reason why there is inaction here. There is a reason why things aren't moving, You have to be willing to look at that. Um, some of you guys too, it's a cop out for y'all to be like, I'm in my Empress energy. No, you actually will get what you're wanting by pursuing it and going towards it, and having the capacity to say, I want, I desire, I need something. Okay, for my group three. The Empress has a Queen of Wands in her as well. She has a Queen of Swords in her as well. Queen of Swords is able to say what it is that she wants, speak her truth, get whatever it is that she needs to off her heart for clarity, for peace. Queen of Wands is able to pursue and go towards what it is that she wants in a still very much so feminine energy. I always think about I always think about Helen from Diary of a Mad Black Woman. and she was like trying to go to Orlando. Um, when she had kind of fucked it up, and she was like, she wasn't saying, she was telling him like, ask me again. I love you. Ask me again. Like, ask. She was telling him to ask her again to marry him, and like she wasn't like going in there like saying like, oh, I want to marry you. She was placing it back on him like, you had asked me, right? So give me the chance or the opportunity to say how I feel again. And I'm kind of getting that for you guys. Like that for me too. That was like she did it very much so in like a very much like I said, a feminine way, while still saying this is what I want. This is how I feel. Okay. So I am kind of getting that for my group 3. Let's see a little bit more. Spirit, what's next with group 3 and group three's person? We have engagement ring, coming out with healthy choices. We have I like you. Spirit, what's next for group 3 and group three's person? We have love. We have self-indulgence here. All right. Back of the deck, we have the snake here. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Some of you guys, it could be time to, like I said, if you are following the storyline where this is just attraction, just lust here, it could be a need to recognize that for what it is. Spirit, what else for group 3? What is next for group 3 and group three's person? Spirit, what is next for group 3 and group three's person? We have dream come true, redacted, and friendship. Okay, what's next for group 3 and group three's person? We have soulmate recognition. We do have ego. Back of the deck, we have detachment here. So some of you guys could be in that detachment energy. When it comes to your person, it's like, there's a true acceptance. Like, if I end up with this person, that's good. If I don't end up with this person, I'm still going to be okay. I'm still going to be happy. I feel like, yeah, you guys are making healthy choices for yourself with this healthy choices energy. What am I feeling in snake energy when it comes to those where this situation is healthy? They just need to pursue it, spirit. What is the snake energy here? We have the King of Cups. King of Cups, King of Wands, Two of Cups. There could also be some of you guys though could be feeling. There could be a feeling of like you can't trust your person completely with the King of Cups. That's really what I'm getting. Or you've been. All right, you guys. I had to put my phone on charger, so I hope the sound is still okay for y'all. But either way, for my group 3, I do feel like there could be a feeling of like, yeah, not for those where, like I said, things are okay here. It feels like there has been like a lack of feeling like you can trust your person, or you feel safe with your person, or you feel There could have been a loss of confidence when it comes to your person, especially, like I said, if they have been acting aloof, with the Knight of Swords energy, or if they have done something that, you know, has compromised your trust in them in any way for my group 3. But yeah, I feel like I said, I feel like you guys are in a detached energy right now. You have been making healthy choices. It definitely feels like the both of you guys feel some sort of dream come true or soulmate recognition energy here between the both of you guys. But there is an energy where the both of you guys will have to get over your ego, okay? When it comes to telling each other how you feel, expressing that love, that affection, that attraction and passion here between the both of you guys. I feel like there is a need for you guys to get back on friendly terms with this person. If this is a connection that you want, you guys, like I said, you have to show and tell this person in some way that, you know, you are still open to them. Because I do feel, you know, there's a lack of clarity here. The Page of Swords is saying maybe that you guys are picking up on things here between one another, but nothing has been explicitly stated or said or acted upon, or there hasn't been any clear action here, you know, with the Page, any clear action that shows how you guys are feeling. Yeah, we have redacted. I feel like maybe redacted is making me feel like the both of you guys have been keeping your cards quite close to your chest. So it feels like, yeah, there needs to be some sort of green light here. Maybe you guys with this, like I said, the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, there could be a feeling of like, well, I don't want to do it. But be for real, you guys. Just kind of think about that. Is that coming from a place of, you know, I love this person. I want to try to meet this person in the middle. I want to try to show or demonstrate to this person, and I want that I care, and I also want to get back to a place of love. Now, for some of you guys, like, if you can't stand it, like, you know, you feel like, well, you know, I'm always reaching out to this person, I'm always the one who is trying to initiate things. Well, then you have to accept the fact that this connection is not for you. It's not for you. It's not giving you what it is that you need, and you have to move accordingly, okay? But if you say you want this person, you know, the Four of Cups is saying to not be emotionally immature. It's saying to move with that energy of immaturity with the King of Cups. To move with an energy of, I just keep getting maturity. I feel like that's what you guys know and feel when it comes to the situation, if you are resonating with this. Yeah, we have healthy choices and self-indulgence coming out. So those are both cards of focusing on the self, self-love, self-care. Yeah, moving in a space of self-worth, okay? For my group 2, an appreciation of self. So I feel like you guys, I do feel for my group 3, you guys feel like you are in a healthy space or a healthy energy. So now's the time to go. I really do feel that for my group 3. Okay. Like I said, it's okay to not want a dynamic where it feels like you are the one pushing for this connection. But like I said, for most of you guys, this feels like some sort of situation where you do need to give a green light or tell someone how you feel, or open up the lines of communication, or, you know, do something outside of your comfort zone that your ego could be telling you, oh, you know, Empress energy doesn't do this, or it's some other sort of ego trapping that is keeping you away from your heart's desires, okay? Okay. Spirit for my group 3. Okay, so these are messages that you guys need to know from your person. So messages, Spirit, that group 3 needs to know from their person. We do have, I'm seeing other people. So I feel like this person wants you guys to know that they are seeing other people. They're connecting with other people. We have, I'm sorry for hurting you. This person is apologetic is what I'm hearing. I do feel that for my group 3. We do have, I'm enjoying being single. This person is sorry. if it hurts you guys that they are enjoying being single or enjoying, you know, maybe seeing or dealing with or talking to other people. But my thing is, y'all don't have to, y'all could date. I'm getting it from my group 3. You could date. We have I'm falling for you here. So I feel like this person could see themselves falling for you guys. We have I don't know who I am or what I want. So this person, I feel like this person wants you guys to know that they could still be figuring some things out. And both of you guys could, you know. We do have I think you're so cool. I feel like your person really likes you guys. Like literally they are truly attracted to you guys. They truly like you guys. They think you guys are so cool. They think you guys are like the bee's knees, okay? Yeah, I have a crush on you. So I feel like this person wants you guys to know that they have a really big crush on you. You guys are like this person's dream girl, dream boy. I really am getting that. Literally, we have dream come true. So I feel like this person wants you guys to know that they like y'all. Maybe some of you guys are like, does this person like me? I feel like this person wants you guys to know, yes, they really like y'all. Like, they really like you for my group 3, okay? Yeah, we have I can't take my eyes off of you. So I feel like this person wants you guys to know too that you guys have a lot of their attention. I do feel that for my group 3, okay? Back of the deck, we do have I want to spoil you, okay? So it feels like this person wants this, is thinking about this when it comes to you guys' connection, all right? They feel like you guys, I'm hearing special. You guys are special, all right, for my group 3. So yeah, that is what I have for you, group 3. I do hope that resonates for you guys. I hope that brought you guys some insight and some guidance when it comes to your situation. I do want to thank both my spiritual team and your spiritual team for helping me to channel this message for you guys. If you like, I hope that you guys like it. If you do, definitely leave me a like, leave me a comment down below letting me know how it resonates for you guys, because I would love to know. And definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you guys like me and my energy, because I would love to have you guys here. If there are any other readings that you guys are interested, definitely check those out for me. If there are any personal readings or any sort of energy exchange that you guys may want to engage in, all of the information is located in the description box down below. I want to say thank you again, group 3, for letting me read for you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye. Hi, group 4, welcome to your reading. So this reading is for everyone who chose this blue Kyanite. So this is going to be you guys' reading for what's next with them plus messages. So we're going to look into the current energy between you guys here with this oracle that I have pre-shuffled. We're also going to get some tarot. We're going to get some more oracle to see what is next with them, and we're also going to get some messages from you guys' person so you guys can see what this person wants you guys to know, what you guys need to know when it comes to this connection. All right, group 4, I do have my mic off right now because my phone was about to die, y'all, so I had to take my mic off. I had to put my charger on, so I do hope that the sound is okay for y'all, okay? But yeah, before I pop into the reading, I do want to let you guys know that I'm open for personals. So if you guys want to book with me, the link to do so is in the description box. Also, if you guys are wanting to keep up with the Queen of Queens Tarot, definitely refer to the community tab. You guys can also follow us on Instagram, where I do post pick a card content. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and take our deep breath, group 4. So okay, and let's pop right on in. So we have telepathy here. Pay attention to the telepathic messages that are being sent and received at this time. So you guys could have a strong connection with this person with telepathy energy. Okay. They could, most of y'all too, with this telepathy energy, there's either no contact or there is distance here between you and your person. Or maybe the both of you guys are focused on your own personal pursuits at this time. You guys don't have a relationship where your life is like fully integrated into your person's life yet. So that could be it. Or you guys you know, you guys are together, you guys live together, but maybe your person, you know, travels for work, or there could be something about distance here between both of you guys. Maybe for some of y'all too, you know, you've been focusing on your own self, and so this is put a little bit of, it has worn on the closeness between both of you guys. But there's still the connection. You guys are still connected here with telepathy energy. Okay, we'll see. All right. So let's see group 4. Let's see what's next with them. Let's do one more. All right, Spirit, for my group 4. What is next with group 4 and their person? What is next with group 4 and their person? We have Temperance here. Spirit, what is next with group 4 and their person? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Sun here with the 3 of Cups. I'm going to cover him. He is just the baby, but I am going to cover him. So yeah, we have the Sun. We have the 3 of Cups. All right, and let's do one more. Spirit, what's next with group 4? We have the Page of Swords. Spirit, can you clarify Temperance? We have the Empress. We have the Eight of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Queen of Cups? We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. Okay. So this could be a connection that has brought about some sort of spiritual awakening or spiritual growth and expansion. I can definitely see that with Temperance. It feels like you guys have been putting in a lot of effort to heal, to grow. With the 8 of Wands and the Empress energy, it feels like something about this connection too there's a want or desire here for you guys to be in your Empress energy as a result of this connection. Some of you guys, you could see this person as a twin flame or a soulmate. Some of you guys could be trying to manifest this person or this connection. The 6 of Wands is saying, though, that there is a certain way that you guys are looking at this person or the situation. You could prize this person very much so. And that is driving a lot of your want or desire for this person. We have Strength. We have the 10 of Cups. It does feel like there is a want or desire for some sort of win or success here with this person. There's something about being with this person that's very gratifying to you guys with the 6 of Wands. I do see you guys open and waiting for this person or waiting for the situation for my group 4. I'm not... We'll have to look deeper into it, but just based on these cards, I'm not seeing a lot of energy from you guys' person. And it may be because I'm hearing, I'm not trying to be mean, you guys, but I'm hearing, I'm not trying to hurt y'all, but I'm hearing out of sight, out of mind. Some of you guys could be like quite focused on this connection, or like, you know, trying to manifest this connection, trying to make healthy choices for this connection. Whereas for this person, it's not even that it's not that deep for this person, but this person, because you guys are not in their life, because they haven't been interacting with you guys, you know, they could probably with this, I would say that there is mutual telepathy energy here between the both of you guys, but this person is way more grounded. I want to say realistic too about you guys' energy. This person, like I said, because it doesn't feel like there's contact here between both you guys. So because there's, you know, little to no contact here, or because there is like, you know, there's no energy here between the both of you guys, this person has an acceptance of things. Like I said, they can still recognize the profoundness of this connection, but I feel like this person has moved forward, has moved on in some way. They are in the present. For my group 4. I will say you guys' love with the Queen of Cups, are your feelings are not necessarily wrong, but I do think the Ten of Swords, there are certain ideologies or certain beliefs or certain, I would say with the Page of Swords, things that are short-sighted, illogical, a way to kind of bend the truth, manipulate, coerce, or otherwise not go from a place of love, that are affecting the connection. There is a certain mindset that I will say has been quite disempowering for you guys with the Ten of Swords. It's been placing you in a position where, because of your love or affection or the way that you feel about this person, some of you guys have completely halted your life. Some of you guys, you know, are stuck. I would say that with this Ten of Swords energy. Some of you guys as well are dealing with a situation where, because of the strength of this connection, or how profound this connection is, you've been taking a lot of things that you don't deserve. You've been taking a lot of things that you don't need. You've been taking a lot of bad behavior. You made yourself a martyr with this Ten of Swords energy because of the fact that you believe so strongly in this connection, in this relationship. But I feel like that is what you guys are missing for my group 4. You know, relationships aren't supposed to make us feel like that. They're supposed to be safe. We also don't have to do all of this, or you put in the energy and the work for yourself, and because you want your relationships to improve, not because you're trying to make a specific dynamic or make a specific situation work. Okay, I feel like, yeah, the King of Swords and the Page of Swords is saying that, you know, unless you're going to reconnect with this person, you know, there is a need with the Page of Swords energy to, I feel like a lot of you guys' mind is compromised by this person or the situation. So it's like you're not able to really see things clearly. You know, you never can get the, say you do read a lot of read a lot of cards, or you watch a lot of, you know, readings, but you're never able to get a good handle on a situation, because you do have a specific an attachment to a specific outcome. You do want things to go a certain way. You do have an agenda when it comes to, you know, understanding the dynamic between you and your person. So you're not getting that clarity that you need with the Sun energy. You're not being able to see things clearly. You're not being able to see things in a grounded way. Some of you guys have really real feelings that you have been downplaying or trying to push away, because, you know, the law of assumption says that if you feel what it is that you feel, or if you deny your reality, because let's just be honest, you guys, if you deny your reality, that you are creating the conditions for, you know, the relationship that you don't want. But any ideology or anything that tells you to deny your feelings, I would be careful of that. Anything that tells you to not see what is in front of you, I would be very careful of that. Your feelings are your compass. They're how you ground yourself in this world. And a lot of you guys are very Venusian. You're very moony, very lunar. You are very Neptunian, Pisces energy. You cannot ignore your feelings. to ignore your feelings, but to be doing both you and the person that, and anybody that you love, a disservice, because your feelings are your sensitivities. It's how you pick up on being in this world. It's how you can make sense of your world. Okay, so King of Swords is saying that there is a need to cut out some sort of short-sighted, half-baked ideology or half-baked way of looking at things. All right, I really do feel that for you guys. Yeah, we have the star energy here, because I do feel a lot of distance here. I see a lot of hoping and wishing and praying for this connection. We have the Moon. We have the Hermit. We have the Knight of Swords. Once again, you guys, I do feel something about this connection, about being with this person. It soothes or validates the ego. And if you're coming from that angle, you're gonna manifest more of, like, because my thing is, it's not that I don't believe in manifestation. I do actually believe in manifestation, but manifesting from this energy creates more separation. It creates more distance here between you and your person, not seeing what is the truth here between both of you guys. It creates the condition where you're manifesting from illusions. You're manifesting from distortion. You're not manifesting from your true power. You're not manifesting from your true energy, because if you have all that fogging and clouding up your energy, you're not going to be able to see clear. You don't have any clarity. You're not able to ground it into your reality. Some of you guys, I do feel, like I said, it's not that deep for this person, but it's just that this person is they feel like a very realistic person. Like, they are very much so, like, you know, Group 4 is not in my life right now. Do I feel maybe pulled or drawn to Group 4? I think about Group 4 from time to time. You know, Group 4 comes up on my mind. I have found memories of Group 4. I'm confronting the reality. I'm not talking to Group 4. I'm not connected to Group 4. I'm disconnected from Group 4. You know, I don't know what Group 4 is doing in their life. Group 4 hasn't told me that. Group 4 isn't communicating with me. So, you know, even though I hope or wish for the possibility for reconnection, for, you know, something, or, you know, through the fact that I'm picking up on Group 4's energy that is telling me how I'm feel, this person doesn't, for them, it doesn't make sense. With all this Source energy, it doesn't make sense to act upon things. It doesn't make sense to, you know, even buy into the energy too much. They feel very, you guys feel, and nobody is at fault, but you guys feel much more intense. Your person feels light, but I think your person's energy is the right place to be in when it comes to this connection. There truly has to be an acceptance here of, like, you know, if it happens with this person, that is beautiful, that is great. But if it doesn't happen with this person, it's still going to be beautiful. It's still going to be great. Like, literally too, if you guys believe that you are healing, that you're in this Empress energy, that you are, once again too, with the Star energy, if you believe that you're healing, why can't you believe that you can get someone who is like your person, but who is also available and ready for you right here, right now? And if you have gone through that process, you do reach that point. You know, so if you are still, you know, still clinging, gripping, like I said, holding on and hoping and wishing and praying for a certain outcome between the both of y'all, you haven't completely integrated. And that could be this last little piece for you guys with the Moon energy. You haven't completely integrated the fact that, or you haven't completely integrated that healing, because if you did, there would be that detachment. You wouldn't be attached to a specific outcome here between the both of y'all. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is next with Group 4's person? What is next between Group 4 and Group 4's person? I see you guys, like, having fun putting yourself out there. I see you guys, but why aren't you guys dating for my group 4? Why aren't you dating? Like, you guys are literally cutting yourself off from even dating and connecting with other people because you want this connection so much. That's not fair, y'all. That's not fair to you. That's not even fair to your person. That's putting too much pressure on a potential. You need to, with this 3 of Cups energy, be living your life and be here right now in this moment. Like, some of you guys, maybe you guys could be going out, but you're not even really taking any other relationship seriously because you're very much so focused on this person. You could be having the relationship of your dreams, but you can't see it because you guys are just so pigeonholed on this particular situation. And the moon is saying you do have to confront, am I really genuinely moving from this love that I have for this person? Or is there fear of me not being able to find something like this again? Is there a fear of me not being able to find what it is that I'm looking for wrapped up in this? Is there a fear of putting myself out there again that is, making me hold on to the situation? The moon is saying that, like I said, you can't go over it, can't go under it. You have to go through it. You have to go through the motions and really confronting deep down what is driving this behavior between you and this person? What is driving this attachment to this person with the moon energy? Okay, so let's see. What is next, Spirit, with group 4 and group 4's person? What's next with group 4 and group 4's person? We have not enough. We have stabbed in the back. We have heart with a key, which to me is that detachment energy. We have photograph. Back of the deck, we have talking. All right, and let's get some... All right, Spirit, my group 4, what is next with them? What is next with group 4 and group 4's person? We have confusion. Okay. Spirit, group 4, what is next with group 4 and group 4's person? We have unfinished business. We have triggered here, and we have connection. The back of the deck here, we have solitude. Okay. We have not enough here. So it says frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear/ego issues, and jealousy. We have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. We have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. And we have photograph here, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. We also have confusion, unfinished business, and triggered and connection. For a lot of you guys, there is a pervasive feeling of not enough here in this connection. There is a pervasive feeling of that. I feel that on you guys' side, and I feel that on your person's side as well. There is also an unwillingness to confront that sometimes some people, no matter how much they love or care about one another, it is best for them to not be together. They just genuinely cannot be together. Some of you guys are just having a hard time accepting that. I do feel like there is a want or desire to force things here. And no matter how good the energy feels, there is a need to confront that if things are just not flowing in a way where they feel like they're coming together. You know, chemistry and attraction, they are great things to have in a relationship, but you need compatibility. You need to have that everyday ease. And even when there are difficulties, you guys have to have the stuff to be able to reconcile. This feels like a connection where it doesn't matter how healthy you try to be, how much you try to heal. The fact of the matter is that, yeah, trigger and connection. In fact, the fact of the matter is this person's always going to trigger you. You're always going to trigger this person. And to be together, there is going to have to be, and you would have to be intentional about being high-minded, working through those triggers. Like, and you just have to ask yourself, do you want that? Let's just be honest, that is going to bring a lot of stress in a relationship. You just have to be honest with yourself. Do you want that level of stress in your relationship? Do you want to practice that type of vigilance in your relationship? And if you have to do so, is that a healthy and good relationship for you? We have stabbed in the back here. I do feel like it's nothing like, it's not that this person isn't healed enough. It's not that you guys are healed enough, are not healed enough. It's the fact that there could be something fundamentally just in this connection, in the both of you guys' temperament and the both of you guys' energy that just does not click. You know, it doesn't have the capacity to go to distance. It just won't work over time, you know, and it may really hurt, but it does have to be confronted. I do see this connection coming up again for you guys with this unfinished business energy, but it once again too triggered connection. It feels like if this does come up again, you guys will be triggered again. You'll be confused. You'll be feeling like, you know, I feel this good energy and these good vibes with this person, but then they do something that just makes me feel like I cannot trust them. I don't feel safe with them. I cannot lean on them. Okay. We have this detached energy here with heart with the key. Also what I feel with this heart with the key, you guys always having to be open, receptive there, because you don't know what this person is going to do. That's what I'm getting from our group 4. You don't know what this person is going to do. You don't know if this person is going to do something. So it's always just an energy of like, you know, being open, receptive, receiving them, and just having to see what will happen. It doesn't feel like a sense of stability here between the both of you guys for my group 4. Yeah, we have photograph here. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. So it feels like there is a lot of nostalgia. What's driving a lot of the connection is you guys trying to get back to, you know, those good moments, or you guys trying to get back to what it was, but there isn't enough confronting of what it is right now here in this situation. Yeah, we have solitude here. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like you're alone, you know, and it sucks because it feels like you guys are very lovable. Like Temperance, the Empress, the Star, you're very lovable. You have a lot of love to give. You deserve to be loved. You should be feeling loved right now for my group 4. But a lot of you guys are with this solitude energy, you're choosing solitude because that is your choice, okay? And I feel like a lot of the girls they get pissed because, or they get really mad because they act like they don't have any agency in the situation. No, you are making this choice, okay? You're choosing solitude because you feel like this person is your dream come true. But I feel like you guys really need to think about that. Like, who said that I had to live a lesser life? Who said I had to live a life that doesn't feel good for me for love? Like, who said that? And is that of the highest good for you? Is that the highest good for your person? There really is a need to think about that, you guys. Yeah, like literally this is trapping you guys, okay? This is trapping y'all. This is not, and love should be freeing. Love should fill you with feelings of, you know, I can do anything. I can, like, you should be feeling way more confident, way more relief, like way more healthy, way more happy. I mean, especially too, if you feel like you're doing a whole bunch of work, that should be manifesting in your life, in your reality. You should be feeling that. But instead, you guys are feeling not enough, you know? We have confusion here. So you guys could be picking up too. I'm really getting that, y'all. You guys could be picking up on, you know, things around you, or picking up on what others have said should work. Confusion is saying that there's a lot of noise around you that is preventing you from aligning with your truth, your conscience, what you feel and know to be true for you with this confusion energy. Okay, so let's see, group 1. Let's finish this up. I'm sorry, group 4. Spirit, what messages for group 4? Alright, Spirit, what messages for group 4? For what group 4 needs to know when it comes to this person. We have, I'm struggling right now. We have, can you accept me for who I am? I do feel that too for my group 4. You know, a lot of the times too, the wanting to manifest or change the situation is coming from an inability to accept or see the person for who they are and who they are showing you, and who and what they are showing you right here, right now. So that's what I'm getting from my group 4. I feel like your person can also pick up on the fact that you guys could be disgruntled. You don't like what's happening here between both of you guys. And maybe they don't have the words to describe it, but they know that y'all don't like this. They know that you guys are feeling some type of way about it. They know that you want to change them, you know? And that could be wearing on them as well for my group 4. So yeah, there could be a need for you guys to accept this person or the situation for who they are, the choices they are making, where they are at in their life, you know. You guys are acting like you're accepting it, but you're actually denying the fact that you're disgruntled, you know, you don't like it. And that's not true acceptance either. Spirit, what else for group 4? We do have, I want to build a relationship with you. We do have, I want to have fun with you. Spirit, what else for my group 4? I do think that this person does want to build a relationship with you guys, but I will say as well for my group 4 to make sure that it is the type of relationship that you guys are wanting. Some of you guys as well, you could be like this person could feel like you guys don't have any qualms, or like you don't feel any way about what's happening between the both of you guys, because you don't communicate to them, you don't tell them, you know, you just accept them back with open arms. You just act like everything is fine when you don't feel that. So this person could feel like, you know, they just think that everything is fine as well. They're going along with your energy. But I feel like for my group 4, if there is a certain type of relationship that you guys want, it's time to be honest with this person, because this person could not even know that, or not even know that you guys feel that strongly, okay? Because y'all aren't being real with them. I will be honest with that. Spirit, what else? And yeah, I'm getting with the 3 of Cups. There is a feeling of like fun, you guys having a good time with each other. But with the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, it just feels like you guys don't feel like you're getting what it is that you need and what it is that you deserve. You still feel alone. You don't feel coupled. And that's what a lot of you guys for my group 4 are wanting. We have, I am growing and changing here. I am hearing in my own time though, and I do feel like that there could be a need to accept that for my group 4. We have, I don't know what to do now that you're gone. This person could be feeling, All right, group 4. So yeah, we do have I don't know what to do now that you're gone. So this person, yeah, okay. So this person could be feeling lost when it comes to you guys' connection. But I also feel like that is a good spot for this person to be in, because the both of you guys could be codependent on what the other person does, and this is allowing or creating the conditions for this person to have more agency, to make more choices here, more aligned choices in the situation, and from their own, you know, conscience from their own mind, their own heart. All right, Spirit, one more for group 4. What does group 4 need to know when it comes to this person, this connection? What does group 4's person want them to know when it comes to this connection? We do have I want to be there for you. So I do feel like this person does care about you guys, for my group 4. I feel like this person could want to be there more for you guys, for my group 4. But I will say, for my group 4, you guys have to start communicating. You have to start, you know, being honest about how you feel. The not enough is like the 5 of Pentacles energy. There is a feeling of not enough, a feeling of that you're going to be abandoned, that you're going to be rejected, that is driving too much of the dynamics here in this relationship, and is not creating the feeling of closeness. It's creating confusion. You know, if you guys are going to give this a real go, you have to move from real feelings, okay, for my group 4. Some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys, you know, this situation, it doesn't have the capacity to move forward. It's not in alignment with your highest good. But for some of you guys, this relationship could be in alignment with your highest good, but you have to put in the work, put in the effort, or put in the work to make an effort here. You have to also come outside of your comfort zone. You have to do things differently. You have to work through that feeling of lack if you are wanting to get to the other side. All right. If you're wanting to get to more healthier relations between you and this person. All right, back of the deck we have I don't want to deal with any more drama. Okay. All right, you guys. So yeah, that is what I have for you, group 4. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance when it comes to the situation. I do want to thank both my spiritual team and your spiritual team for helping me to channel this message for you guys. I do hope that you guys like it. If you do, definitely leave me a like. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how it resonates for you guys, because I would love to know. And definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you guys like me and my energy, because I would love to have you guys here. If there are any other readings that pique guys' interest, definitely check those out for me. If there are any personal readings or any sort of energy exchange that you guys might want to engage in, all of the information is located in the description box down below. I want to say thank you again, group 4, for letting me read for you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.